ನವರ ಕಟೀಲ್ ಅಶೋಕ್ ಪೈ ಸ್ಮಾರಕ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಕುವೆಂಪು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದ ಸಂಯೋಜನೆ ಹೊಂದಿದ್ದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಮಾನ್ಯತೆ ಪಡೆದಿದೆ. BA, BSc, BSW, BCom ವಿತ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ DCA ವಿತ್ IT ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಮತ್ತು MSc ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ದಾಖಲಾತಿಗಳು ಆರಂಭಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಪದವಿ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಯೋಗಿಕ ತರಬೇತಿ, ಕ್ಲಿನಿಕಲ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್, ವಿನೂತನ ಪಠ್ಯಕ್ರಮ, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಸ್ನೇಹಿ ಕಲಿಕಾ ಪರಿಸರ, ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳು, ಸುಸಜ್ಜಿತ ಪ್ರಯೋಗಾಲಯ, ವಿಶೇಷ ತಜ್ಞರಿಂದ ತರಬೇತಿ, ಸುಸಜ್ಜಿತ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಬಸ್ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯವಿದೆ. ದಾಖಲಾತಿಗಾಗಿ ಸಂಪರ್ಕಿಸಿ ಕಟೀಲ್ ಅಶೋಕ್ ಪೈ ಸ್ಮಾರಕ ಕಾಲೇಜು, ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ.
The world is changing. Artificial intelligence is no longer a distant future. It is the new foundation of higher education and interdisciplinary growth. But even in a digital age, nature remains our greatest teacher. Welcome to Shivamogga, the gateway to Malnad, a land of roaring waterfalls and serene wisdom. Join us at the Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial College on the 10th and 11th of April. We are bringing together the brightest minds for a national conference that explores the synergy between AI and higher education. Attending from far, join our hybrid sessions. But for those seeking inspiration, come offline, present your papers, walk the trails of the Western Ghats. See you soon in the heart of Malnad.
ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗದ ಮಾನಸ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ ನವರ ಕಟೀಲ್ ಅಶೋಕ್ ಪೈ ಸ್ಮಾರಕ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಕುವೆಂಪು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದ ಸಂಯೋಜನೆ ಹೊಂದಿದ್ದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಮಾನ್ಯತೆ ಪಡೆದಿದೆ. BA, BSc, BSW, BCom ವಿತ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ DCA ವಿತ್ IT ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಮತ್ತು MSc ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ದಾಖಲಾತಿಗಳು ಆರಂಭಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಪದವಿ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಯೋಗಿಕ ತರಬೇತಿ, ಕ್ಲಿನಿಕಲ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್, ವಿನೂತನ ಪಠ್ಯಕ್ರಮ, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಸ್ನೇಹಿ ಕಲಿಕಾ ಪರಿಸರ, ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳು, ಸುಸಜ್ಜಿತ ಪ್ರಯೋಗಾಲಯ, ವಿಶೇಷ ತಜ್ಞರಿಂದ ತರಬೇತಿ, ಸುಸಜ್ಜಿತ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಬಸ್ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯವಿದೆ. ದಾಖಲಾತಿಗಾಗಿ ಸಂಪರ್ಕಿಸಿ ಕಟೀಲ್ ಅಶೋಕ್ ಪೈ ಸ್ಮಾರಕ ಕಾಲೇಜು, ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ.
The world is changing. Artificial intelligence is no longer a distant future. It is the new foundation of higher education and interdisciplinary growth. But even in a digital age, nature remains our greatest teacher. Welcome to Shivamogga, the gateway to Malnad, a land of roaring waterfalls and serene wisdom. Join us at the Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial College on the 10th and 11th of April. We are bringing together the brightest minds for a national conference that explores the synergy between AI and higher education. Attending from far, join our hybrid sessions. But for those seeking inspiration, come offline, present your papers. Walk the trails of the Western Ghats. See you soon in the heart of Malnad.
ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗದ ಮಾನಸ ಟ್ರಸ್ಟ್ನವರ ಕಟೀಲ್ ಅಶೋಕ್ ಪೈ ಸ್ಮಾರಕ ಕಾಲೇಜು ಕುವೆಂಪು ವಿಶ್ವವಿದ್ಯಾಲಯದ ಸಂಯೋಜನೆ ಹೊಂದಿದ್ದು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸರ್ಕಾರದಿಂದ ಮಾನ್ಯತೆ ಪಡೆದಿದೆ. ಬಿಎ, ಬಿಎಸ್ಸಿ, ಬಿಎಸ್ಡಬ್ಲ್ಯೂ, ಬಿಕಾಂ ವಿತ್ ಟ್ಯಾಲಿ ಹಾಗೂ ಬಿಸಿಎ ವಿತ್ ಐಟಿ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳು ಮತ್ತು ಎಂಎಸ್ಸಿ ಸೈಕಾಲಜಿ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳಿಗಾಗಿ ದಾಖಲಾತಿಗಳು ಆರಂಭಗೊಂಡಿದೆ. ಪದವಿ ಮಟ್ಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರಾಯೋಗಿಕ ತರಬೇತಿ, ಕ್ಲಿನಿಕಲ್ ಪೋಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್, ವಿನೂತನ ಪಠ್ಯಕ್ರಮ, ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿ ಸ್ನೇಹಿ ಕಲಿಕಾ ಪರಿಸರ, ಹೆಚ್ಚುವರಿ ಸರ್ಟಿಫಿಕೇಟ್ ಕೋರ್ಸ್ಗಳು, ಸುಸಜ್ಜಿತ ಪ್ರಯೋಗಾಲಯ, ವಿಶೇಷ ತಜ್ಞರಿಂದ ತರಬೇತಿ, ಸುಸಜ್ಜಿತ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ಮತ್ತು ಬಸ್ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯವಿದೆ. ದಾಖಲಾತಿಗಾಗಿ ಸಂಪರ್ಕಿಸಿ ಕಟೀಲ್ ಅಶೋಕ್ ಪೈ ಸ್ಮಾರಕ ಕಾಲೇಜು, ಶಿವಮೊಗ್ಗ.
The world is changing. Artificial intelligence is no longer a distant future. It is the new foundation of higher education and interdisciplinary growth. But even in a digital age, nature remains our greatest teacher. Welcome to Shivamogga, the gateway to Malnad, a land of roaring waterfalls and serene wisdom. Join us at the Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial College on the 10th and 11th of April. We are bringing together the brightest minds for a national conference that explores the synergy between AI and higher education. Attending from far, join our hybrid sessions. But for those seeking inspiration, come offline, present your papers. Walk the trails of the Western Ghats. See you soon in the heart of Malnad.
participants and delegates. Greetings from Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial College, Manasa Trust and Manasa Group of Institution, Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial Group of Institutions. Today we have all gathered for the day 2 of the pre-conference workshop on ethical use of AI tools and strategies for enhancing research visibility. This pre-conference workshop is a prelude to the National Conference on Artificial Intelligence, Interdisciplinarity and the Future of Higher Education, which will be held on April 10th and 11th at Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial College, Shivamogga. Today, we have with us to continue with the program Dr. B.T. Sampath Kumar. In yesterday's session, we have completed the topics on visibility for research publication, where as academicians we need to publish, where do we go wrong, what is it that we need to look for before publishing, and why publishing in the right journals is important to us, not just as independent researchers, but also for our organizations, especially when it comes to our ranking in NAC and the NIRF. We have also seen where institutions are failing to raise their bar when it comes to research publications. I thank Dr. B.T. Sampath Kumar for having briefed us on this, and it was really important for us now as Indian universities are really in the race for the top rankings. We really need to work on this. And for all the institutions who now are working on NAC and gaining greater ranking in the NAC. Today's workshop will concentrate on the ethical use of AI tools. In today's world where AI has taken over original writing and creative writing, we need to really understand that AI is just not probably something that we need to negatively look at, but how do we use it in a very positive way? I welcome Dr. Sampath Kumar for the program, and I hope, sir, that all of us will also learn a lot from you today. Over to you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Uh, shall I share the screen?
Please, sir.
Yes. I hope the screen is visible to all of you.
It is, sir.
Yes. Is it visible?
It is, sir. It is.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Very good evening. As Madam mentioned, yesterday we have seen what exactly research visibility, and also we have discussed how to enhance the visibility of our articles using various platforms. In continuation of that, today I will be throwing a light on ethical dimensions of artificial intelligence in academic research. Okay, so let us start. Let us see what exactly AI in research. Before I speak about how to use AI tools ethically, so let us understand what exactly AI in research. So as you can see on the screen, it refers to the use of intelligent computer system mainly for literature review, or maybe for the data analysis, or maybe visualization of data, or sometimes the research scholars or maybe faculty members may use the AI tools for writing and editing the report, and also to find a journalist. Normally, what we do, we know very well how to write an article, and sometimes we may fail to identify a suitable journal for our article. Sometimes you may ask your research guide, sometimes you may ask your learned friend, or sometimes you may ask others to suggest a suitable journal for your research content. But recently, what has happened, many AI journal finders have been introduced by various publishers where they will suggest you the different journals which are more suitable for your research content. So that exactly the research or journal finders. So anyhow, AI in research refers to the use of intelligent computer system for various purposes like literature review, or maybe data analysis, or maybe visualization of data, writing and editing the report, or maybe finding the journals. So let us understand. So which are the different AI tools that can be used in the academic research? Because before we understand about the ethical use of AI, let us know which are the different A tools that can be used in our research activities. So there are various research A tools are there that can be used in academic research. So those can be categorized based on their nature. One is writing assistant. Some of the A tools can be treated as writing assistants like a word-wise, word tune, typeset dot.a. So these are the different A tools mainly used for writing the text. Okay, and some of the A tools can be called as paraphrasing tools. So maybe Grammarly. Probably most of you might have heard that particular AI tools. Grammarly, Quillbot is another AI tool, and also PaperPal. So these are called paraphrasing tools. And some of the AI tools are called article summarizers. Maybe Scholarcy, chart PDF, not chart GPT. It is called chart PDF and also Jenny. So these are called even explain paper. So these are called the article summarizers. Okay. And later, some AI tools can also be used for literature search. Maybe Cite, SCIT.ai, and Elicit or Connected Paper, or maybe Research Rabbit. So these are called AI tools normally used by the research scholars for literature search or literature review. And some AI tools can also be used for the presentation, for creating the PPT, maybe pitch, slide go, or pop AI. As I told earlier, a couple of minutes back, I told about the journal finders. So these are the AI tools mainly used by the research scholars to identify the suitable journal for our content. So because I told, sometimes we may fail to identify the best journal for our content. And also I have seen most of the students or even research scholars have published their good article in a wrong journal because of various reasons. Because they are not aware of the different journals, they don't know how to search a journal to publish their article. So because of that reason, they publish a good piece of research work in a wrong journal. So keeping in that view, many publishers like Emerald, Elsewhere, Springer, John Wiley, and many more, they have introduced their own journal finders like Elsewhere Journal Finder, Taylor Francis Journal Finder, Springer Journal Finders. When you type the title of the article, when you type the abstract of the article, when you click on find the journals, they will show the different journals which are more suitable for your content. So this is how various AI tools can be used for the academic research. So let us understand one by one. Number one is WordWise. So as I told earlier, it is a writing assistant, okay, an all-in-one text editor, and also it can be used for paraphrasing the text. And moreover, you can also use this tool for the translation. Okay, so we'll show here. When you type WordWise AI in the search box, probably you can open the screen. So in the extreme left side, you can see the different features of this AI tool. So as I mentioned earlier, that can be used for proofreading, okay, and also paraphrasing the text. And also you can use this AI tool for summarizing the text. Okay, you can also use it for translation. Of course, most of the faculty and scholars may use the Google translation for the translation process, but this is also one of the best tool you can use for the translation. And to some extent, this AI tool can also be used for the plagiarism check. Okay, and how much of AI generated text has been included in the text can also be detected by this AI tool. So there is the beauty of this AI tool, AI detector, because you know very well, some students, some research scholars will copy the content from the AI tool because those texts are not taken from the original source. Simply those texts are generated by AI tool. So using this AI tool, it can also detect what percent of text has been generated by the AI tool. So that's called AI detector. Like this, in a single window, you can have different options. Maybe proofreading, maybe paraphrasing, maybe summarizing the whole article. Maybe it can be used for the translation and also to check the similarity. Okay, and we'll go with one by one. So a proofreader. So when you type the text here, because I heard that most of the participants from psychology have taken few texts from psychology. So here you can see the text which has been taken from the psychology journal. So cognitive psychology is the branch of psychology dedicated to study. Some which I have typed, something I have typed. So when you type or when you copy and paste the text in this particular A proofreader, it will show the errors in the sentence. Probably you know very well, cognitive psychology is the branch of there must be of. It has been, it is not there. to study something has, I think there is some corrections is there. So word form issues are there, like it's showing in the extreme right side. So normally the students, like PG students or UG students and some budding scholars can use this A tool for reading the proof. Okay? That's called A proof reader. You can use it. And A paraphraser. So most of the people will ask me why we need to paraphrase. So restructuring the sentence. In the academic world, in the scholarly world, we have a liberty, we have a freedom to copy the text from other sources. But one thing is we have to properly acknowledge from which source it has been taken from. So unless you acknowledge the original source, probably it cannot be say it has been done ethically. So it is my responsibility as a honest research scholar. When I copy the text from any source, we need to acknowledge from which it has been taken from. So that is the honesty of the research scholar. Many times what we do, even though we have copied a text from other source, we never mention the original source. We never acknowledge. So when you won't acknowledge the original source in the text, it will become the plagiarism. But one thing is, in case of the plagiarism detection tools, how they have been designed, when the 14 sentences are same, it will show the plagiarism. Even though you have given the proper acknowledgement, proper credit to the original source, if the sentence is not changed or it is not paraphrased, automatically the plagiarism detection tool will say or will show there's a plagiarism. Even many times what will happen, if you copy Quillbot from the website or somewhere, it will show the word Quillbot has been copied from the website quillbot.ac.in, because the software is software, it's not a human being. So for that, what we need to do, instead of keeping the sentences as it is, we need to paraphrase. If you're good in English, you can paraphrase or restructure the sentence. You can give the acknowledgement to the original source. But if you don't know how to paraphrase or restructure the sentence, then you can make use of this A paraphraser. So here I have taken the text from psychology. Cognitive psychology is a branch of psychology dedicated to studying how people think. So something I have copied. So even though I give the proper reference for this text, and if you push this text to the plagiarism detection tool, it will show the plagiarism, because it simply detect the sentence and it will show from which source it has been copied from. So what I have to do, I have to paraphrase the sentence, then I have to give the proper acknowledgement. So that's very important. Many times what we do, simply paraphrasing the sentence doesn't indicate that it is our own. The meaning of the text remains same. So it is my responsibility to give the acknowledgement or credit to the original source. So if you are not good in English, then what you can do, copy the text, paraphrase the sentence, give the proper acknowledgement. But if you're not good in English, what you can do, you can use this A paraphrases. Probably you can see on the screen. So this is called the paraphrase sentence. So the meaning remains same. Only I have restructured the sentence. So normally it can be used by the students, PG students, or to some extent, these tool can also be used by the research scholars, because when they copy some text from other sources, and even though they have given the proper reference, the A detection tool will say it has been plagiarized. Now to avoid that, you can use the A tool like word-wise. So that is AI paraphraser. So you can write down the website wordwise.ai/tool/paraphrasing. So you can use it for your research or for any academic work. And later, AI summarizer. The wordwise has another feature called AI summarizer. So I want to write the summary of the paragraph. I want to write the summary of the text. I want to write the summary of 2 or 3 sentences. If you are good in English, you can write it very easily. But if you don't know how to summarize the whole text which has been copied from other source, then you can use this AI summarizer. So wordwise.ai. So in the extreme right part, you can type the text, or you can copy the text from any source and you can paste here, click on the summarizer. So below the text, automatically within few seconds, the summary of the text will be generated. See here, cognitive psychology is a branch of psychology dedicated to study how people think. Here, cognitive psychology is a branch of psychology that studies how people think. Simply, it has paraphrased the sentence and it has given more than 3 to 4 sentences based on the text you have given to the AI summarizer. So this is how this word-wise tool can be used not only for paraphrasing, it can also be used for summarizing the text. Okay. And as I told earlier, most of the AI tools can be used for translation. So here I've used the word wise. Okay, I've typed the text in English in the extreme left. When I click on the translate, so automatically within few seconds, the text which has been given in English has been translated into Kannada. Normally, in some cases, faculty members of different subjects wanted to write the articles in Kannada. In that case, they can use this a translator. Later, one thing you must remember, even though it has been translated, we have to look into the words, because many times there may not be proper words usage in the a translator. So once it is translated, you have to go through the text translated by the a translator, and we have to use appropriate words in the text. Anyhow, to some extent, some of the AI tools can also be used for translation, like word wise. Okay, you can see here how it has been translated. So apart from that, there is a wonderful tool, another wonderful tool that's called WordTune. WORDTUNE, WordTune. So for that, you have to type wordtune.com. So click on the get started. So it will show the screen like this. The main difference between the word wise and WordTune is that in case of this, you can rewrite the text. It may be casual, it may be formal, it may be, you can also shorten the text, and you can also expand the text. Probably you can see on the screen here. You can rewrite the text, you can write it in a casual way, you can write it in a formal way, you can shorten the text, or you can expand the text. See here what I have done. In the beginning, I have typed child psychology study of something I have written. So I want to augment, or I want to rewrite the text. So simply if you click on the rewrite, automatically it will be rewritten. See, I have typed 3 sentences. For that, I have got more than 10 to 15 sentences for that. So this is how I can rewrite the text. Normally, if you know that subject, if you know the proper way of using English, automatically you can write in your own way. But many times what we do, you cannot write the text properly. In such a case, you can use this AI tool to augment the text or to rewrite the text. It may be a casual, it may be a formal. And also, if you give more than 10 to 15 sentences, if you want to shorten the text, that can also be done by this AI tool. So please use this AI tool to rewrite. It may be in the casual way, or it may be in the formal way, or to shorten or expand. So I have shown an example. When you type 3 or 4 sentences, when you click on the rewrite, so automatically based on the text you have given to the AI tool, it will give the more information related to the original text. So that is how WordTune. Okay, and moreover, you have written 1 or 2 sentences in the beginning, and if you want to add something to that, so related to the sentences that you have typed in the search box, then what you can do? So ask WordTune what to write. So when you click on that, it will show various options. Elaborate on the methods used by child psychologists to study child development. So do you want to add something related to that? If you click on that, automatically more information will be added to the original text. And if you want to add something related to explain the importance of studying both subconscious and conscious development, so if you click on the sentence, it will be added. So like this, we can add the text related to your original text by using this AI tool. Okay, so I think I have clicked on the elaborate on the methods used by child psychologists to study the child development. Automatically, more data has been added to the original text. So this is how this AI tool can be used by the research scholars as well as the faculty members and even students to augment the text. Okay, but later I will tell you how to use these AI tools ethically. That's very important. Simply copying the text from AI generated tool and pasting something in the MS Word and publishing an article is not good. So we have to do it with utmost honesty. That's why I will tell you in the beginning how to use the AI tools ethically. That's very important. Anyhow, being a faculty or as a scholar students, you must aware of these AI tools and you must know how to use these AI tools for our academic purpose. Okay. And another tool is the typeset.io. So this is a wonderful tool that can be used by you people that provides predetermined massive templates And moreover, it also provides automated formatting tool to help you meet the specific guidelines of the target journals, because each and every journal will have their own formats. Every time I cannot change the article as per their formats manually. For example, I prepared an article for Emerald Journal. Each and Emerald Journal will have their own format. Accordingly, I have already formatted the article. I submitted the article to the Emerald publisher. Because of some reason, it was rejected. Then I thought of submitting the same article to elsewhere, but the format of elsewhere is different. Then what to do? Instead of doing it manually, you can use this particular typeset.io. That's why automated formatting tool is an automatic format tool to help you to meet the specific guidelines of target journals and publishers quickly and efficiently. It also includes a citation management system. So later I will tell you how to use the different citation styles, and it also support various style manuals. Okay, and let us see how to use this. So you have to type that.io. Okay, so here I have typed a text, positive psychology. Okay, so when I click on that, see here, it can also be used for literature search. So when I type this positive psychology, and if I click on the search, so automatically it will give various articles related to my query, because I wanted to get some of the articles related to positive psychology. Probably you may think that, sir, even in case of the Google Scholar, we can also do the same. In case of Google Scholar, what it will do, when you give the positive psychology, it will give various articles related to your study. But normally, the Google Scholar will never give the insights. Probably you can see here, it will give the insights. It will show how many papers related to positive psychology, one thing. Next thing is, it will give the insights of the article and summarize abstract. And if you click on this arrow mark, it also shows the highlights, the findings, objectives, hypotheses they have formulated, the inferences they have drawn, the conclusion, everything will be shown on the screen. So this is the main difference between the Google Scholar as well as this typeset. So this is entirely different from the Google Scholar. Normally, I to use the Google Scholar for various purposes. If I want to do research on positive psychology, if you type the query positive psychology in the Google Scholar, it will show only the number of articles related to positive psychology. It never show the insights of each and every article. It never shows the conclusion in each and every article. It never shows the abstract of the article. It never shows the inferences drawn from the article. It never shows the summarized abstract. But one thing is, in a single window, this typeset AI tool will accept your query, and it will show how many articles are related to the positive psychology. Here you can see there are 40 articles have been fetched by this AI tool, and each and every article's highlights will be shown on the screen, including the abstract, conclusion, interpretations, inferences, and everything. Because since I have taken the screenshots, I cannot show. Here you can click, if you click on this, automatically it will show you the various aspects related to this particular positive psychology. So this is how this particular AI tool can be used for the literature review. So please, I request all of you, instead of using only Google Scholar, you can also use this typeset.io. Probably you are from English, you are from psychology, or from economics, or maybe from political science. You just to type the query in this search box and just to see the magic. You can see the number of articles related to the query which you have given to the search box, along with the insights, summary, abstract, conclusion, and many more. So this is how you can use this AI tool for the purpose. And apart from that, the typeset.io can also use for paraphrasing the sentence. I think I have taken a sentence from the psychology, and I have also shown how this particular tool can be used to paraphrase the sentence. Probably you can see here, you have to click on the rephrase or paraphrase. So when you click on this, automatically the sentence will be paraphrased by this AI tool. So like this AI tool you can use for paraphrasing and also searching the articles, where you can also see the abstract, the content, the objectives, hypotheses, inferences, and many more. And moreover, this typeset can also be used for citation generation. Probably you know very well, there are various style manuals are there, APA, MLA, and many more, Chicago style manual. Each and every publisher will follow their own style manuals. Normally, in our library science and psychology, we follow APS style. I know very well English literature people will use MLA style manual. It all depends upon the publishers. In Indian publishers, they may follow different style manuals. Some international publishers may follow different style manuals. So if you have prepared an article and you have submitted to a journal where you have tuned your reference according to APA, because of some reasons it has been rejected, then you are supposed to submit the same article to another journal where the style manual followed by another journal is different. Probably if you have used around 50 to 60 references, it will take more than 2 to 3 hours to change the whole citations, because we need to change the citations in the text as well as in the reference heading. Instead of changing the citations references manually, you can use this particular AI tool. It's called typeset.io, where it will change the citations according to the demands and needs of the publishers or the journals. So for that, what you have to do is you have to type the details of the reference, including the journal name, author, volume, issue number, page number, as well as here. So when you click on the here citation style, I have taken American Psychological Association 7th edition. So if you click on this, automatically the text what you have given here will be converted into APS style manual. If you want to change it to MLA, within few seconds, the whole reference will be rewritten according to the MLA or Chicago. So instead of wasting your precious time to change the style of the references, you can use this particular AI tool to generate the citations. So I request all of you to please make use of this AI tool for generating the citations. And another is Quillbot. I think that most of the research scholars today, they are aware of Quillbot. So what is Quillbot? So Quillbot is a grammar and paraphrasing tool. So here it will be used for paraphrasing the text. It can also be used for checking the grammar and also check the similarity like a plagiarism checker and also summarizer, and also that can be used for citation generation as well as the translation. Okay, so let us see one by one. So if you type the text in the extreme left part of the tool, automatically to show the errors within the text. Okay, as like a word site, you can also use this particular tool to check the grammar. Okay. Later, this can also be used to summarize the text. So you can see in the left part, I have typed the text, and when I clicked on summarizer, it will give the overall summary of the text. So like this, you can use this particular AI tool for summarizing the text. And here also, we can generate the citations. Probably a couple of minutes back, I told very clearly that typeset is a tool mainly used for various purposes, including the citation generation. Here also, we can use this AI tool, quillbot.com, for generating the citations references. Normally, what I have done here, I have typed use of internet among the students. I want to know how many articles are published on this particular topic. So when I type this particular query in the Quillbot search box, when I click on the site, automatically show more than 40, more than 5 articles related to the text I have typed in the search box. And also, it will show how to cite the article in the full text, how to cite the, how to write the bibliographical details of the article in the reference setting. Normally, being research scholars, you must know one thing. You must know how to give the reference or the citation the text. And also, you must know how to write the full bibliographical details of the articles in the reference heading. Most of the time, what will happen, there will be a mismatch between the number of citations you have used in the text and the number of articles you have mentioned in the reference heading. So for that, what I did a couple of years back, I gave a project to my student to know the reference accuracy in Indian thesis. What she did, she collected around 47 theses
We are having a slight problem with technical issues and internet connectivity from the speakers, and kindly bear with us. We'll be back online soon. Till Dr. Sampath joins us back online.
Yes.
Yes, sir is back online. Thank you, sir.
We're sorry because of some network issues. I was disconnected. Okay, I will rejoin. It will take 1 minute. Just wait. Can you see the screen? Can you see the screen? Hello?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can.
Yes. So I was talking about the Quillbot. Quillbot mainly used for generating the references. So I think I gave an example. If I want to see the different articles related to the topic use of internet among the students, I have to type the text in the Quillbot and I have to click on cite. So when you type and click on the cite option, automatically to show the number of articles related to the topic you have given in the search box, along with how to cite in the text as well as in the reference setting. I think I was talking about the project I have given to a student. She collected around 47 theses from Shodhganga. She verified the reference accuracy in both in the references as in the text. At the end of the day, she came to that around 47% of the references given by the Indian scholars are wrong. The main reason is probably they might have not used any reference management tools. So when you type the references manually, probably there will be some mistakes. You may forget to properly mention the year of publication. You may make some corrections or errors in the name of the author. So sometimes it may happen. So when you use these type of AI tools, probably it will 99% to 100% they give the exact data. So I request all the research scholars, please make use of this Quillbot to generate the references or citations. Okay. And also, I think it also shows how this can be used in how the citation must be used in the text as well as in the reference setting. Probably first one, full citation, how to write very clearly, and in-text citations. Okay, probably you know very well, each and every citation manual will follow their own format. According to APA, we have to write like this. According to MLA, we have to change it. Okay, as a research scholars, you cannot remember how the reference must be written according to different style manuals. But in case of these, within few seconds, the reference will be changed as per the requirements of the publishers. And this also, Quillbot can also be used for the translation. Okay, like word wise, you can use for translating the text from English to Kannada or to any other language. So later, let us see about another very important AI tool, which is Scholarcy. So what is this? So Scholarcy is a wonderful tool. Now what we have to do is we have to type library.scholarcy.com and we need to upload the articles to this particular AI tool. So here there is an option, drop files here or click to import. So when you drop the article or when you import the article to this AI tool, what it will do, it will understand the whole article. It will give the abstract of the article. Probably you may ask me, sir, already the article has the abstract. What is the necessity to regenerate the abstract? Well, normally what we do, if you want to write a review of literature, your research supervisor may ask you to write the brief summary of the article. Many times what we do, we will write the summary where it never it may not properly complement the whole text or whole article. So in such a situation, what you can do, you can use this summarizer. Okay, we can see you have to upload the article you have downloaded from the internet to this article summarizer. If you click on the abstract to show the abstract not uh, clearly written by the article, it will generate the abstract of its own. So don't think that it's abstract of the article you have uploaded. This is abstract generated by the AI tool. Okay, so it is showing like this. It is not abstract of the article. This is abstract generated by the AI tool, and also shows the scholarly highlights because you have no time to read the whole article. You wanted to see only the highlights of the article. Probably you may not have a time to go through the article. It may be around 15 to 16 pages. Then if you upload the article to this AI tool, click on the scholarly highlights, it will show the different highlights of the article. So this is how it will generate the summary. It will generate its own abstract and also scholarly highlights. And also you can also see the conclusion of the article. This is a conclusion generated by the AI tool. Don't think that it is a conclusion of the article itself. It's not the conclusion of the original article. This is the conclusion generated by the AI tool after you drop the article to the AI tool. Because in the beginning, I have shown very clearly, when you want to, if you want to read the conclusion or the abstract or the highlights of the article, then what you have to do, you have to download the article from the web, or you can just copy the article from other sources just to drop the article to this AI tool. It's called article summarizer or scholarcy.com. So when you drop that article to this AI tool, it will generate its own abstract. It's not the original abstract of the article. This is the abstract generated by the AI tool. Please remember. Okay. And it also shows the highlights of the article. Later, it also shows the conclusion of the article. So this is how, when you drop any article to this particular database, it will show different options. If you click on the options, it will show the conclusion, abstract, highlights, or the inferences, or many more. So that's why it's called article summarizer. So the website of this article is, so you have to type library.scholarcy.com. So please, if you go, when you go home, use this AI tool. Really, you will be wonder how this AI tool will be work. And later, chart PDF. So this is entirely different from these already mentioned AI tools. So for this, what you have to do, you have to download the chart PDF. Okay. When you open the particular website of this particular chart PDF website, here also we have to drop the PDF file to this database. Probably you can see drop PDF here. I mean, you have already few articles in your computer system. You need to upload or drop those articles to this database. So there is an option, click on that, drop PDF here. So you're going to upload that article to this particular AI tool. When you drop any article to this database, you can ask a query, you can ask a question to the AI tool. So for example, this is the article, probably in the left part, you can see the text. This is the article which I have uploaded to the AI tool. So here what I will do, I will ask some questions to the AI tool. Suppose I have uploaded an article related to predatory journals. Here, what I have done, I have typed what is predatory journal. So when I ask a question, what is predatory journal, it will give the answers based on the content of the article which you have uploaded to the AI tool. So here, what I have done, I have typed the text, what is predatory journal, because I wanted to know what is predatory. So answer will be shown by AI tool based on the content of the article which you have uploaded to the AI tool. So it has given a predatory journal is a publication that exploits the academic publishing model for for profit without providing proper editorial and publishing services. So this is not a general statement, general text borrowed from the website. These are the text taken from the article which you have uploaded to this AI tool. That's why it is called chart PDF. So chart PDF is a AI tool where it will ask you to upload the article to the database of its own. So when it is uploaded, the article will be shown like this. It is your article which you have uploaded in the chart PDF. So it will give an option to ask some queries. So what I have done here, I have typed what is predatory journal. When I type what is predatory journals, it will give the answer for the same based on the text available in the article which you have uploaded to the AI tool. That is called chart PDF. Okay. And also another question I asked, what is predatory open access? Okay, because normally what will happen when you don't have a time to read the text in the article, you can make use of this AI tool. Within a single mouse click, you can see the answers from the AI tools. So here what I have done, I have typed what is predatory open access. When I type the text or a query, it has given the answer predatory open access refers to the practice of deceptive or unethical publishing in the open access model. So this is how the AI tool will generate the text based on the article you have uploaded. So that's the beauty of the chartpdf.com. So when you go home, please visit this particular chartpdf.com, upload the articles which you have in your system to this particular AI tool. You just ask a query to the AI tool, it will generate the answers based on your query. So really, you will enjoy by using this particular AI tool. Next is POP AI. So this is a very important AI tool. Normally, I to use various AI tools for various purposes. Okay. So what is this? Here, I upload an article to the POP AI. Okay. So when you upload an article to this POP AI, it will show the various queries itself. In case of chart PDF, I need to give a query to a AI tool like chart PDF. Based on the query, it will give answer. But in case of this, it will generate the queries and it will give the answer. For example, some suggestions you may ask. So I think you can see here, what percent of articles published by the faculty members are visible in the Web of Science? So this is not a query given by me. These are the queries generated by the AI tool itself. When you click on the particular query, what percent of articles published by the faculty members are visible in the Web of Science, it gives the answer. In the earlier chart PDF, I need to give the query to the AI tool. Based on the query, it may generate the text. But in case of this, I need not to give a query. When I upload an article to this particular POP AI, it will generate the query. When you click on the queries, it will give the answers. So this is how this POP AI will differ from the chart PDF. For example, when I upload an article to this particular AI tool related to research visibility, based on the article content, it will generate various queries like what percent of articles published by the faculty members, how many citations were received by the faculty members, who is the most productive author, what is the agendas of faculty members as reflected in Web of Science. See, these are the queries not requested by me. These are the queries generated by the AI itself. So when I click on any query, it will give the answer. For example, I will click on a query, how many citations were received by the faculty members during 2018 to 22. The question was generated by the AI tool itself. When I click on the query, the answer will be generated by the AI tool itself. So it will give the answer. The faculty members at Tumkur University received a total of 3,870 citations during the period 2018 to 22. It is not a statement from the general websites. It's a statement fetched from the article which you have uploaded to the POP AI. So this is how this particular AI tool is very wonderful. It will generate the queries based on the article. Further, when you click on a query, it also generates the answers based on the content available in the article. Don't think that the answers given by the AI tool is downloaded or taken from other databases. It only shows the result based on the article content. For example, how many citations received by the faculty members during 18 to 22 means whatever the text available in the article will be fetched from this particular AI tool. Only those content will be shown. For that, the faculty members at Tumkur University received a total of 387 citations during the period 18 to 22. So, chart PDF will give an option to ask a query. For that, it will give answer. POP AI will generate the query itself. When you click on the queries, it will give the answers. So this is the main difference between the chart PDF and the POP AI. So please make use of these AI tools to see how it will generate the queries and how it gives the answers for a query. Okay. Another question it has generated. What is the H index of faculty members as reflecting Web of Science? So this is a query not given by me, generated by the AI tool. When you click on that, it gives the answers. The H index of faculty members at Tumkur University as reflected in the Web of Science is provided in the study. The H index is a matrix, something it will show. So for a query, it will show the answers. Next, another tool that can be used for the presentation. Probably when you look at my presentation, I have used Canva. Like this, various AI tools can be used for generating or creating PPTs. So this is called Claude.ai. So what is this Claude.ai? So when you type the text in this particular AI tool, so I want to prepare PPT on IoT, Internet of Things. Probably you know very well IoT playing a very significant role in our day-to-day life. A student from library science, a student from computer science wanted to make a presentation on Internet of Things. He has no time to prepare the PPTs because at 10 o'clock he needs to prepare a presentation. And teacher called him at 8 o'clock in the morning, and the teacher informed him to make a presentation IoT. He has hardly 2 hours of time. But if you go through the various sources to collect data, it may take more time. Instead of going through the various sources, what he can do, he can use this particular AI tool, Claude. So what you can do, open cnaud.ai. There is an option to type the text. So what I have typed here, prepare a PPT on Internet of Things. So when I type the text, automatically I can see the different options. Okay, here you can see here IoT. So these are the different slides, and also these are slides. It has generated 9 slides related to IoT. So if you type any query, prepare PPT on child psychology, and also you can limit the number of slides that has to be prepared or designed by the AI tool. It may be around 20 or 25. So based on your request, it will prepare different slides. Later, you need to see the text, and accordingly you have to change it, because as I told earlier, a machine cannot do everything. So there must be, the human beings must take care of the text. Many times I told, no technology can replace the teachers. No technology can replace the doctors. No technology can replace the research scholars, but they can complement. So one must be very careful. Don't heavily depend on the technology. Don't heavily depend on the artificial intelligence. Of course, it will help you to prepare the text. It will help you to prepare the slides within few seconds. But one thing is, you have to go through the slides, and you have to go through the text generated by AI tool, and we need to rearrange, or we need to paraphrase, we need to change based on requirements and demands. So when I type the query like IoT, I think it has shown around 9 slides. So these are the different points it has generated, and these are the different slides. Because if you come down, if I scroll down, you can see all the slides. but since I have prepared the PPTs, it may not be possible. So you can also use this particular AI tool to generate the PPTs. Like this, another very important AI tool for the presentations, Gamma. So GAMMA.A. So here you can generate the PPTs within few seconds. I will show how you can prepare the PPTs. See here, go to gamma.app. Okay, you type a text like this: prepare a PPT presentation on cyber security measures. Okay, so when you click on that, automatically it will prepare more than 20 to 25 PPTs related to cyber security measures. Normally, when you don't have a time to prepare the PPTs, you can make use of that. And you have no idea how to search for a query related to your demands and needs, like a cyber security measures. Then you can make use of this AI tool, and you just type the query in the search box. Automatically, it will prepare various slides. So, like Gamma, even Canva. Of course, I prepared these slides based on the Canva. Of course, text I have used in this particular PPT are downloaded from other sources, not directly used by AI tool. Okay, so this is how it will prepare the PPT cyber security measures. Okay, I think students definitely can make use of this particular AI tool to prepare PPTs for your presentation, because in each and every semester you need to make a presentation. You can just make use of these AI tools to make a presentation on various topics. Later, very importantly, this will be more useful for the research scholars as well as the faculty members. Journal finders. So these are different AI tools mainly used to find the best journal for your content. So as you can see on the screen, journal finders help you to find journals that could be best suited for publishing your scientific article. And moreover, they are called locally developed software products that lets author to search for a journal title and receive several access options for the title. As I mentioned earlier, various publishers like Elsewhere, Springer, John Wiley, and even Oxford, Cambridge. So those publishers have developed their own journal finders to help the scholars to find the best journals within their publications. For example, journal Elsewhere publisher. So that will help you to find the Elsewhere journals. Probably you may ask me, sir, can I find a journal relevant to my article which is not published by the Elsewhere? No, it's not like that. Elsewhere journal finder will suggest you only the journals published by the Elsewhere. So it will help you to find Elsewhere journal that could be best suited for publishing your scientific article. It never show the journals published by other publishers related to your query. It will only restrict to their own publications. For example, I want to publish an article Elsewhere. Then what I can do, instead of asking the supervisor, instead of asking my colleagues, instead of asking my learned friends, I can go to the website of Elsewhere Journal Finder. I can type my title, article title, and if I click on the journal finder, it will show the different journals related to my article. So each and every publishers have developed their own journal finders where then they will show only the journals published by them. For example, Elsewhere Journal Finder. Let us see how to find a journal for my content. So when you open journalfinder.elsewhere.com, so here you can see here, you need to type the title of the article. Later, you need to type the abstract. So when you type, or you can copy and paste the title of the article in the search box like this. And when you type the abstract of the article here, so if you click on this find journals, automatically it will show the different journals which are most relevant to your article. So instead of asking your friends, instead of asking your research supervisor, definitely you can make some these journal finder to find the best journals for your article. Many times what will happen, knowingly or unknowingly, you may publish a good research or in some wrong journals because of you have no idea where to find the good journals, how to find the good journals. So these are the best AI tool for you, where you can find the journal's name related to your article. Please make use of Elsewhere, but also Springer Journal Suggestion. So it uses semantic technology to help you to quickly choose the Springer journal that is right for your paper. Okay, here also you need to type the manuscript title and manuscript text. Okay, but one thing is, in case of Elsevier, no need to give the full text of the article. You need to type only the title and you type only the abstract of the document. But in case of this journal suggestion, especially the Stringer Nature's journal suggestion, you need to give the manuscript, you need to give the manuscript text. The full text must be given to the article, to the journal finder. It will show the different journals within the Stringer publishers. Don't think that it will suggest you the journals published by the Elsevier or John Wiley or maybe Elrod. Never. It only suggests you the journals really published by only Springer. So this is how we can use these journal finders to find the best journal for your article. Later, there is a very important journal finder called JANE, Journal Author Name Estimator. See, they have written very nicely. And their website, they have written like this only. I've taken the same text. Have you recently written a paper, but you are not sure which journal you should submit it? Or maybe you want to
We are again experiencing some technical issues. Kindly bear with us. We'll be back soon. The second one was wordtune.com, wordtune.com. Both these are used for paraphrasing and for summarizing and for technical writing. Then the other one that Sir mentioned was SCIS. The second one was SPACE. wordtune.com. Quillbot.com and library.scholarcy.com, library dot scholarcy.com. The next app that Sir spoke about was chatpdf.com, where we can upload our documents and ask questions regarding the document, which will be answered by the chatbot. The spelling goes as chatpdf.com. Whereas chat PDF requires us to ask the questions, we have another AI tool called Pop AI, which gives the questions on its own, and we can select the questions from the app, and then it can be answered by the app. Even here, we need to upload the document, and the AI tool will ask the questions from where we can choose. The next one that Sir spoke to us, this was about the PPT development, where Claude.ai is one of the most popular one. I should just repeat the spelling. It is CLAUDE.ai. This is an app. This is a AI tool which can be used to generate PPTs. And so also made it very clear that these are more or less templates, and it needs human interface for us to go through that and upgrade that. The other one that Sir said, which he has personally used, is through Canva.ai, which he has used to make the template, but the content is something that has to be reframed by the researcher. The other one that he mentioned was Gamma.app. Gamma is a AI tool which is used by many students nowadays, especially, which makes it easier for us to develop PPTs. Let me remind once again, all these AI tools are used, all the PPT development AI tools are used to help us with a basic framework, where we can also mention the main agenda for us to develop the tool, the topic, and also the number of slides that we need in the tool, wherein it is not the final version. We need to upgrade that with our own writings and ideas. The next one that Sir spoke about, Sir is online, so I shall hand over the session to Sir. Sir, I was just recapping all the websites
Okay.
and the apps that you had mentioned, Sir. Over you to,
Thank
to
you.
you.
Thank you. Thank you. Uh, can you see the slide?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yes, yes, yes. I think I have stopped here only. Madam, shall I continue from this slide?
I think, yes, sir. The last one that you had mentioned was the Elsevier journal finder.
Okay, Jane.
No, sir, we had not spoken about this.
Okay, okay. Sorry, sorry. Okay. So elsewhere, I think we have seen elsewhere. Elsewhere journal finder is a wonderful tool where we can find the journals related to the elsewhere. But another one is journal suggester. That's called Springer Nature Journal Suggester. Here you need to type the manuscript title along with the manuscript full text of the article. If you click on the suggest journals, it will show the different journals published by them, so that you can find the best journal for your content. The main difference is, in case of elsewhere, you need to only give the title as the abstract. But in case of this journal suggester, you need to give the manuscript title along with the text. So then it will take the whole text based on the content. It may suggest you different journals published by the same publishers. So this is how you can make use of this particular journal finder to find the journals. And later, I have also told about the Jane because of some technical issues you couldn't hear. Jane is Journal Author Name Estimator. So I have taken the text from the website. They have mentioned like this: have you recently written a paper, but you are not sure to which journal you should submit it? They are asking. Or maybe you want to find a relevant article to cite in your paper, then you can make use of Jane. Or are you an editor and you need to find reviewers for a particular paper? Then you can make use of Jane. So Jane is a website where you can find the journals related to your article, and also you can find the articles to cite those articles in your article. Because if you want to write some article, you need some references, you need some articles which must be reviewed by the authors. In that case, you can use this particular Jane. And moreover, Jane can also be used by the editors to find out the best reviewers. Many times what will happen, when you submit an article to a journal, it may be rejected because the reviewers may not be in a position to understand what is there in the article itself. So they may simply reject it. So the responsibility of the editorial committee is that they have to find the suitable reviewers to tune, to fine tune, to evaluate, or to judge the quality of the article. Then it may be accepted or published. So this journey is a website where you will help the editors to find the suitable reviewers. So Jane not only helps the authors, it also helps the editors to find the reviewers. So for that, what you have to do, we have to type this jane.biosemantic.org. So when you type the text here, insert your text and abstract here. And if you click on the find journals, it will show the different journals. If you click on the find authors, it will show the different articles you can cite in your article. And if you click on the articles, it also shows different articles. And also when you click on the reviewers, it also shows the different reviewers. So this is how this particular journal finder can be used by the editors to find the reviewers. It will help the authors to find the articles. It also helps the authors to find different journals. So I request all of you, please make use of journal finders. Don't blindly submit your article to someone. Yesterday, we had a discussion on predatory journals. Many times what we do, knowingly, unknowingly, we submit the article to predatory journals. When you make use of these journal finders, they never suggest the predatory journals. They only show the scholarly journals where you can publish your good piece of research work. So these are the best AI tool which can be used by the PG students, faculty members, of course, by the research scholars. So this is the first part of the session, I mean lecture, which are the AI tools that can be used for the research. Here we need to understand how to use AI tools ethically, because that is very important. I can show on the screen, I can see on the screen, she's telling that I used AI to write my dissertation on the dangers of AI. She wrote an article on the dangers of AI, but she used the AI tools. So where is the ethics? So ethics plays a very important role in the life of the research scholars. We have to follow some ethics when we use the AI tools, because we know very well different AI tools can be used to invent data sets or statistics or to generate tables. But sometimes the AI tools can also generate the fake citations that look real but do not exist. Okay, many times it may not be there. This directly violates the core research ethics, honesty, and verifiability. And many times it is difficult to detect without careful checking. So I never tell that you should not use AI tools. You can use AI tools, but you have to use AI tools very ethically. Okay. So what will happen if you use AI tools blindly? So AI can draft literature review and summarize the theories. But if you heavily depend on the AI tools, so you may become unintelligent. In the beginning, you can use AI tool how to summarize the article. When you understand how the AI tool will generate the summary of the article, later you can generate the summary or abstract of the article alone. So this is how we have to use the AI tool, and you should not heavily depend on the AI tool itself. AI can draft literature reviews and summary theories. It can suggest interpretations. Once you understood how this AI tool prepare or highlight the interpretations, later you can do it alone. So researcher may outsource thinking, leading to superficial analysis, weak theoretical grounding, loss of scholarly voice, and researchers become mechanically correct but intellectually shallow. So I request the budding scholars as well as the research faculty members, don't heavily depend on the AI tool. Once you understood how the article is summarized by the AI tool, later you can write a summary of the article alone. Don't use again and again. For example, you want to paraphrase a sentence. You don't know how to paraphrase a sentence. In the beginning, what you can do, you can use these paraphrasing tools like wordwise, word tune. Once you understood how the sentence has been restructured by the AI tool, then you can restructure the different sentences using your own intelligence. For each and everything, don't use the a paraphraser. For example, cognitive psychology is the branch of psychology dedicated to studying how people think. So here it has been rephrased. Cognitive psychology is a field within psychology that examines the process of human thinking. So this is how it has been paraphrased. So 4 to 5 times you have used AI tools and you understood how it has been paraphrased. After that, why can't you think? Why can't you do? alone. We're going to rephrase the sentence alone. So this is how we have to make use of the AI tool and don't misuse the AI tool. Because in case, normally I told very clearly in the beginning, why we need to paraphrase. When you push the content to the plagiarism detection tool, if the 14 words are similar, it will show the similarity. It will show the similarity. In order to avoid that, we need to paraphrase. Normally, in case of a thesis, when you copy a text from any source, if you keep as it is and if you give the original source, it never says there is a plagiarism. But recently, what has happened in all institutes in India, we use plagiarism detection tool. What they do, if the 14 sentences are same, it will show the similarity, even though the author has given proper acknowledgement to the text. For that, we need to paraphrase. So if you want to paraphrase, in the beginning, you can paraphrase the sentence. Later, you can paraphrase or restructure alone. For that, what we are doing, we're using plagiarism checking tools. So these are the advanced database software. Okay, so they mainly used in the universities to check the similarity in the research papers or maybe in the thesis. And moreover, there are various plagiarism detection tools are there, like a drill bit. In most of the institutes in India, they are using drill bit, original, Turnitin, authenticate, and don't think that I have paraphrased the sentence. I need not give the original source. Even though you have paraphrased, you have to give the original source because it cannot be detected by the plagiarism. So, but in many cases, I told you can cheat the software, but you cannot cheat yourself. So, Atma Sakshi is the best plagiarism detection tool for a good researcher. So recently, what has happened? Earlier days, when I requested our research scholars to come out with a paragraph, come out with a article, they used to come with an article where I used to see the whole article. I used to make some corrections in the article. But recently, what is happening? When I request them to prepare an article, they will come. When I go through the article, I cannot see, I cannot put a single dot in the article because everything is AI generated. So they can cheat the software, but they cannot cheat themselves. So Atma Sakshi is the best plagiarism checking software for a good researcher. So keeping that view, Basavana in the 12th century itself has given a wonderful vachana that he called Kalabeda. So what is that? Don't steal, don't rob the text from others. Kalabeda. Later he has told Kolabeda, don't kill the ideas of others. If you have borrowed any text from others, please acknowledge from which source it has been taken from. If you are not given from which source it has been taken, automatically it will, what you have done, you are going to kill the ideas of others. So probably keeping in this view, the artificial intelligence in 12th century Basavana has made a wonderful vachana. It is a, what we can say, it's a very important for all the research scholars. We need to follow some ethics in the research. So he has told very clearly, Kalabeda, don't rob or steal. Kolabeda, don't kill the ideas of others. Fusi and Udiyala Beda. If you have copied the text from others, don't or never ever lie. So don't, never ever lie. Muniya Beda. If somebody has not done good research, don't get angry. Andarige asaya peda beda. So because somebody may do good research, some people may not do good research. In such a case, don't abhor others. Andarige asaya peda beda. Tanna bannisa beda. Don't self-describe. I will tell you with example. When you write an article, it is your responsibility to give some references. Probably most of the research scholars will give the references. Recently, what has happened? They wanted to cite their own article in their own articles. Many times what we do, we cite our own articles. How many articles? If the articles are very much relevant to the articles which you're going to write, then you can cite it. But unnecessarily, you should not cite your own articles in your article. For example, recently I have gone through an article where the author has used 30 references, out of which 27 references are related to their own articles. So probably Basavana has kept in his mind, in future the people will cite their own article. That's why he has told Tanna Bannisa Beda. So don't self-describe either a Hadiyal Beda. Don't tease others. If somebody has not done good research, don't tease others. So The plagiarism detection tool can detect the similarity, but you can cheat the software, whereas you cannot cheat yourself. So always you must keep in mind, don't rob or steal the data. Don't kill the ideas of others. Never ever lie if you have copied the content from other sources. Don't get angry. Don't abhor others. Don't self-describe. Don't tease others. Ide antaranga shuddhi. This is the way of self-respect. Ide bahiringa shuddhi. This is the way to get respected by the world, because we are all of us living in the scholarly world. So this is the way to get respected by the world. ಇದೇ ನಮ್ಮ ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ ದೇವರನ್ನು ಒಲಿಸುವ ಪರಿ. This is the way of impressing my ಕೂಡಲ ಸಂಗಮ deva. So really, many times I have told very clearly in different platforms, being a honest research scholars, we need to follow this vachana so that you never misuse the AI tools. Because what will happen if you want to write some text, go to AI tool, give the query, it will generate the text. You can write your name, you can put your name, and you can submit the same article to some conferences or seminars or to some journals, and you can publish it. So where is the honesty? Simply AI tool has generated text and you have submitted. But when it comes to knowledge, it is your responsibility to make a presentation. Recently, we conducted a conference at Tumkur where we have received more than 127 articles. Most of them are AI generated text. So when you have gone through the articles, we felt very happy about the content of the article. When they made a presentation on the screen in the conference, we felt very bad because everything was generated by the AI tool. They failed to understand what the AI tool has generated, and they never tell very clearly about their articles. So this is happening. So please, I request all of you, don't misuse the AI tools. So how to use AI tools ethically? Balanced perspective must be there. So AI tool not inherently harmful. I too agree. Inherently they're not harmful when used responsibly. So it can use, normally AI tool can be used to improve the language clarity. Of course, I to use various AI tools for the clarity in the language. Assist literature discovery. Many AI tools can be used to for the discovery of the literature, support data analysis, and enhance accessibility. Okay, that can be used, but you should not misuse. You can use, I request all of you to use AI tools for writing the review, to write the abstract. Once you learn how the AI tool has generated abstract, next time no need to depend on the AI tool. You can write the abstract alone. Okay. Once you understood how the AI tool rephrase the sentence, just learn from the AI tool. Then you can write the sentence on your own words. You can write the conclusion, you can write the inference, but don't depend on it. Use them in the beginning, learn and try on your own later. So many times I told AI tool is like a rubber tube. What is that? Use AI as a rubber tube, which can only be used to learn swimming. Because you don't know swim, what you can use in the beginning, you can use AI tool as a rubber tube. Once you learn swimming, keep it aside. So no need to bring the rubber tube everywhere. Okay. So once you learn swimming, please keep it aside. Like this, once you learn how to paraphrase, how to review the literature, how to write the abstract, how to write the conclusion, how to write the inferences, how to write the interpretations, just learn from them. Later, you can do alone. So this is how you can use AI tools ethically. And more I can say, AI is like a gold pen. A gold pen cannot write itself. So AI tool is like a gold pen, but it needs content from our brain to write. Because I may use a gold pen. A gold pen cannot write the content unless I have knowledge in the brain. If there is a water in the tank, I mean the brain, you can get the water in the tap. So please remember, AI cannot do everything unless we have a knowledge, unless we have wisdom, unless we have information in our brain. AI cannot do itself. Okay, don't think that. So I think John Eliot has told very clearly how the life, what's the difference between the life and living, and many more. I think you have seen. So we can see here intelligence to artificial intelligence. Where is the life? We have lost in living. Where is the wisdom? We have lost in knowledge. Where is the knowledge? We have lost in this information. Okay. Last one. Where is the intelligence? We have lost in the artificial intelligence. So many times what we have observed, most of the people have become unintelligent because of the technology, because of the artificial intelligence. Okay. So I can say in the society, we have gained many products and meanwhile we have lost many things. So what we have gained so far, we have gained calculator because the scientists have invented calculator. For that, what has happened? Most of the people have forgotten about the multiplication table. Even today, if you ask Rutuza, many people will use the calculator. If you ask 1970, probably nobody will do that. They heavily depend on the calculator. So this is called the impact of the technology. This is called impact of the various devices on the society. So we have gained the MS Word, but what we have done, we have forgotten how to write. So even today, we never wanted to write any text on the paper. Instead of that, we used to type the text on the in the MS Word. So we have gained the MS Word, we have lost the writing skills, and we have gained the Google Map. Okay. So what we have lost, we have forgotten the home address. I will tell you one thing. Recently, I had been to Jayanagara in Bangalore to participate in the housewarming ceremony, attend the housewarming ceremony. Many times I called him, tell me the address of the home. He didn't tell the address, simply forwarded the forwarded location in the Google Map. Even after 1 year, he doesn't know where his home is located in Jayanagar. So this is called the impact of the technology. We have gained the Google Map and we have lost the home address, and we have gained the mobile and we have lost the relationship. Because if you see in any home, nobody's talking, they're always using the mobiles. And we have gained the social media, we have lost the social life. Okay. And lastly, we have gained the AI and we have lost the human intelligence. So I request you, please don't misuse the technology, don't misuse the AI. Okay. Once you learn how to generate the conclusion, once you know how to write the abstract, once you know how to read the literature, please write the abstract, write the conclusion, write the inferences even alone. Don't heavily depend on the AI tools. AI can give us knowledge at a scale, but wisdom still requires. A tool cannot take the decisions independently. We are the people, we can take the decisions. A is a powerful research tool, not a moral agent. Please remember, it's not a moral agent. Research integrity depends on human judgment. So no AI tool can give the result. Only it can complement the text, but it cannot be replaced the human intelligence. You may use wordwise, you may use word tune, you may use various slides. I think in the beginning I have told very clearly how to make use of the various AI tools to prepare the PowerPoint. So you can design very nicely, but the content is very essential to make understand the concept. So with this, I thank once again the organizers for giving me this wonderful chance to showcase my ideas about the AI tools as well as how to use AI tools ethically. And I have my own website, sampathkumar.info. Okay. So when you visit this website, I have uploaded the slides. Okay. If you click on the special lectures, today itself, I have uploaded all the slides. Ethical use of AI tools and strategies for enhancing the risk visibility, organized by KPMC, Shumaga on 4th and 5th. April 2025. So if you click on the ethical use of AI tools in research, you can download the same PPTs and you can make use of various AI tools ethically. That's very important. So thank you so much. Thanks a lot. Any queries you are most welcome. I will try my best to answer for those queries.
I just went through the chatbot and then I realized that you have answered almost all. You have answered, in fact, everything, because this was such a wonderful session that, in spite of us being in academia for so many years, some of us with 15, 20 years of experience, and I was, as you were presenting, I just got a message from one of my younger colleagues, and he just said, "Ma'am, There are so many things in this world of AI, and then so many of us are just caught with Gemini, ChatGPT, and at the most DeepSeek. But really, this is such a wonderful session, sir. I'd really like to thank you, but I will not take away much of your time because I need to hand over the session right now to Dr. Sandhya Kaveri, ma'am, the principal of Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial College, for the concluding remarks. Ma'am, over to you now.
Thank you. Thank you for the compliments.
Good evening to one and all. Respected Dr. B.T. Sampath Kumar, sir, the resource person of 2 days of pre-conference workshop. Our academic advisor to Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial Institutions and Director of Manasa Center for Cultural Studies, Dr. Rajendra Chenni, sir. Convener of our conference, Dr. Archana Bhatt, HOD of Department of Psychology. My dear colleagues, all the participants of this pre-conference workshop. Artificial intelligence, which is the product of human intelligence, is becoming more and more embedded in the educational world. There is great focus now on training everyone in using artificial intelligence in every discipline. As you are all aware, research is an important part of higher education. A true academic and academician take research not only as a part of curriculum, but with great responsibility of enriching discipline with the scientific knowledge. Keeping this in mind, Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial College of Manasa Trust, Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial Institute of Nursing, Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial Institute of Allied Health Sciences, Manasa Center for Cultural Studies, in collaboration with the Quillbot University, have organized 2 days national level conference on this April 10th and 11th on a very important topic of artificial intelligence, interdisciplinarity, and future of higher education. We are very happy that more than 200 researchers are actively participating in this conference by presenting their papers and posters of their research work. As sir has mentioned yesterday and today, artificial intelligence can be very well used in our research work. Yesterday, he has clearly mentioned how important for a researcher to publish one's articles. With the title of Research Visibility, he has clearly explained how the artificial intelligence tools in the form of different journals can help us in making our research visible. I definitely agree that all the researchers are highly benefited by yesterday's session. Today, sir has explained in a very simple but in a very focused manner regarding the AI tools in research, starting from explaining how the tools can be used to build our words, grammar in our writing work. He explained how it can be used for the review of the literature as well as the analysis part. Throughout the session, he gave a lot of examples for each one to understand the significance of using artificial intelligence in research. Different platforms, different websites have been named very clearly with very good PPT presentations also. At the same time, he did not forget to mention the ethical issues related to use this artificial intelligence. He mentioned several challenges which one can face by increased use and irresponsible use of artificial intelligence. I think not only in research, but also in every field of our life. It may lead to erosion of critical thinking because research, the main output of research is through our critical thinking. which should not be spoiled because of overuse of artificial intelligence in our research work. He mentioned about consciousness. Each one should be conscious in using artificial intelligence. Sir, you have explained it in a very, very simple manner by mentioning Basavanna's Vachana. So, on behalf of Manasa Trust, all the institutions of Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial Group of Institutions, I convey my gratitude for such wonderful 2 days workshop, sir. I hope all of you agree that the pre-conference workshop is a good beginning for Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial College, Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial Institutions, and Kateel Ashok Manasa Center for Cultural Studies and Kuvempu University's national conference, which will be held on 10th and 11th of this April. I should really thank our academic advisor, Dr. Rajendra Chenni sir, for giving such a wonderful, by suggesting such a wonderful theme for our conference, and also by suggesting such a enriched, knowledgeable, scholarly person, Dr. B.T. Sampath Kumar sir, who is a professor at Library Science Department of Tumkur University. I congratulate all the participants for making the best use of these 2 days workshop on these 2 weekend days. Thank you one and all. And I am handing over to Dr. Archana Bhatt.
Thank you very much, ma'am. Uh, I I now been given the special responsibility of thanking everyone for the program. And before I go ahead with that, there's something that Sir's words reminded me. Very recently, I was called as a resource person for a program in one of the colleges. And when the welcome speech was being delivered, the chief guest who was sitting next to me very slowly whispered in my ears and said, Madam, I really miss those days when, if not the person who's reading out the welcome speech, at least the person who has written it would know what the welcome speech is about. So much is it that we are overwhelmed by AI that we really don't even know what we are talking. Really, sir, it has been a wonderful, wonderful experience having you here. And I thank you on behalf of Manasa Trust and Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial Group of Institutions. I thank Sir Dr. B.T. Sampath Kumar, Professor, Department of Library Science, Tumkur. And I really hope that all of us, the delegates and the participants who have come here today, are really enriched by your words. Thank you very much, sir. I would also like to thank all the participants and delegates who have come with us on both the days and very being actively involved on the live stream. I'm sorry we couldn't take you on in the Google Meet because the Google Meet has a limitation and we cannot take everyone inside the Google Meet. So we had to go ahead with the live stream. Thank you very much, dear participants and delegates. I would like to thank Kuvempu University for partnering with us and jointly organizing the conference and also being with us for the pre-conference workshop. I would like to thank the members of the Manasa Trust, led by Director Dr. Rajni A. Pai, Academic Director Dr. Preeti Shanbog, Trustee Dr. Vaman Shanbog, sir, all our patrons who have actively been with us and support us. I would also like to thank the Director of Manasa Center for Cultural Studies, Professor Rajendra Chini, sir. Sir has been online for both the days, and the enthusiasm, sir, that you have shown throughout both the sessions and your involvement in both the sessions really speaks volumes of your interest and dedication in even the things which are so new and you want that to be spread to the.
Can I add a sentence to what you were saying, Archana?
Yes, sir, please, sir.
I was telling myself that if I had known these AI tools and had a supervisor like Sampath Kumar, I would have produced 10 excellent PhDs. So I really found the sessions very, very enlightening and very rich in information. We are lucky that we were able to listen to these two two-day workshop. Thank you. Thank you also.
Madam, thank you so much. Really, I must be thankful to Rajendra Chand sir for giving me this chance. Sir, thank you so much for your nice words and also for your invitation to deliver lecture. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you, sir. For those participants who are not from Karnataka and do not know Dr. Rajendra Cheni, sir is a retired professor of English from Kumar University. He's a part of the State Education Policy SEP Karnataka. Sir is the author of many renowned books and is also Rajya Puraskar Karnataka Rashtra Prashasti Award winner. So we are indeed proud that we are guided by such an eminent person. Thank you very much. I would also like to thank Dr. Professor Baliga, our administrator, and one person who has again been with us throughout the journey, Dr. Sandhya Kaveri, the principal of Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial College. I would also like to thank Professor Mallikarjuna R., principal of Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial Institute of Nursing. I would like to mention two people who are very important over here. Mr. Manjunath Swami sir and Mrs. Nancy. The reason why I'm mentioning their name specifically is, sir, Sampath sir, these two professors from our side, from the Department of Social Work, were a part of the FDP, which was organized recently, and you were a part of the one of the sessions. And it is when these people, both of them, came and gave us the feedback to the IQSE, that is when we thought, no, we should have Dr. Sampath Kumar involved somewhere or the other in our conference, and I'm glad that they really came and told us that how wonderful the experience was, that even we could be a part of it. Thank you very much, Mr. Manjunath Swami and Mrs. Nancy. I would like to specially thank Mr. Manjunath from the Department of Psychology for handling all the technical details from our end. Mr. Renukaya from Golden Wing Studios, who's handling the live streaming. I would also like to add a word of thanks to Mr. Ganesha and Mr. Abhishek from the Department of BCA and the Library Sciences for providing us with the technical support. My thanks to Mrs. Reshma and Mr. Mangesh Pai, my co-conveners. Thank you very much, everyone, for making this successful. To all the participants, please note that your feedback forms will be sent to your registered IDs, email IDs. And thank you very much for being a part of this program. Thank you very much, Sampath sir. Thank you very much, Sandhya ma'am. And everyone in the team, Dr. Chenni, we shall, with your permission, shall we end the program, sir?
Ha, madam. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. And everyone, have a good evening. And
The world is changing. Artificial intelligence is no longer a distant future, it is the new foundation of higher education and interdisciplinary growth. But even in a digital age, nature remains our greatest teacher. Welcome to Shivamogga, the gateway to Malnad, a land of roaring waterfalls and serene wisdom. Join us at the Kateel Ashok Pai Memorial College on the 10th and 11th of April. We are bringing together the brightest minds for a national conference that explores the synergy between AI and higher education. Attending from far, join our hybrid sessions. But for those seeking inspiration, come offline, present your papers, walk the trails of the Western Ghats. See you soon in the heart of Malnad.